Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out what he saw or what happened there. I mean, it's unfortunate.
I mean, Tui's just holding his hands up. I mean,
I don't know, he's down the line, and, if the third base coach is down the line, that's a sign that the runner needs to, come around the bag and pick him up.
Do you think, when you were looking at the play kind of from your angle, do you think it just looked like Eli thought it was caught? Because he kind of just turned
Well, he
around.
obviously did, I think. I mean, I don't, that wouldn't be the reaction of the third base coach. It would have been, and he too, if you run on that one and caught, you're not gonna get back, even if he caught it.
how do you describe what Ronald did?
That's, like I said a few hours ago, it's like, don't go up and leave your seat, because you might see him on both sides of the ball do something really good, and you would have. Throwing the guy out. There's 2 balls went down the line. I can't believe that he held the guys at first, quite honestly. So that was a great first day for him. I hate this. It's a tough way to lose a game when we did so many really nice things and good things. The start by Chris, the inning by Hernandez, Austin's play, a lot of really good stuff that went on, and those games can't make mistakes in games like that. When they're close games against good teams, and you can't, we did it to ourselves the other day, and we just got to get to where, when we're not scoring, we can't make outs on the bases.
Do you feel like Ronald's energy was infectious today?
Yeah, no, it was great. I mean, it was good. It's good to see him out there running around. I thought he was running really well, and holy cow, we saw he's I think he's a gold-glove right fielder. Always, and that arm's a weapon, as I've said ever since we moved him to right field. It's a weapon right there. So that's good. I'm sure he's glad to get out here in a major league game and get back doing what he loves to do. It's awesome. It's great to have him back.
Was him nearly beating out another hit and the throw from right field, was that just as impressive to you as the home run?
Yeah, and it's kind of what to Walt. I said, do you think he wasn't going to hit a home run the first hit? One of those things, just all that, and he almost beat it out. So he's running fine, obviously, because he was getting it down that line, and how he cut those balls off was phenomenal. Because I thought there was 2 guys I thought were going to be, before he threw the third guy out, I thought they were going to have guys at second. So, and that's the kind of plays that he can make and help you stay in a game, like that, to where we're a hit away. I just kind of hated it there, because it's going to get Drake to the plate too.
Chris said when he was struggling, about a month ago, that there were Cranny and like a bunch of his teammates that were helping look at stuff. How does that put into perspective, like kind of the village it takes and the group you have?
No, you're right. It does, and there's 26 really good ball players in there. None of them have figured this game out. You know what I mean? I've been with Hall of Famers, and they every year we're looking for an edge and looking how to do something better. Nobody ever figures this game out, and your teammates, you could learn a lot from them. And I don't think they're ever going to be, most of the great ones that I've been around over my time, they're never satisfied. They're always looking for an edge. They're always looking to get better, change something, add something. All of them, the Hall of Famers, all of them are always looking for how to get better in the game.
So obviously, Iggy's still struggling a little bit.
Yeah, in one pitch. It's we're probably going to need to adjust his pitch selection, because other than that, he's thrown the ball really well. It has been for the last 3 times. It's just that his slider hadn't been real good, and so the ones he throws bad, he's not getting back. You know what I mean? They're not fouling it off. He's not getting it back. Overall, he's throwing the ball really good.
Have you guys thought about Days Bell in the 9th at all?
I'm sorry?
Have you guys thought about Days Bell in the 9th at all?
Well, we got to get to the 9th. Days Bell's helping us get to the 9th. You know what I mean? That's the thing I always look at when you talk about changing a closer. It's like Days Bell does most of the heavy lifting out there. And we may not get to the ninth to have a chance to save the game if he's not pitching the eighth.
Has it been suggested to Iggy to abandon the slide?
Well, I know they've talked about it. I mean, you know, we're gonna have to look at that. I mean, that's gonna have to, because the change was really good tonight. The fastball was really good, and, you know, it's just something that I think that's something we can correct. Cause he threw the ball overall good. I mean, other than the one pitch, there's been one pitch in some of these that he hadn't got back. Hadn't been terrible outings, it's just been one pitch. So and did really good the other night, and you know, he had back-to-back saves before we went on the road, and one tough one in Boston. So yeah, no, we're not looking to get away from that, because the stuff's there, and you know, it's just, I think, the one pitch that we gotta look at.
Any more questions for Snit? Thanks, Nick.
Okay.